All right, guys, so here we go. This is very interesting because this is a headline from the San Antonio Express News. And if you take a look at this, Sutherland Springs service urge unity after donation controversy. Now, there's the Holy Church in Sutherland Springs, right? So a man walks out of the memorial service of a shooting at Sutherland Springs First Baptist in Sutherland Springs, Texas. Donors, survivors, and victims' families are questioning how the Texas church is spending millions, folks, of dollars of donations made since a gunman killed more than 24 worshipers in November. This is unbelievable, folks. Leaders at the First Baptist Church of Sutherland Springs are asking the community to unite amid complaints about the distribution of money donated after the November 5th mass shooting. So this is where the entire thing is going to come crumbling down on these people, because it's coming down to money. And it looks like Pomeroy got his money, and it looks like the people want their money. And I don't know if they're going to stay hush-hush for their money. I pray for church unity. However, true unity comes from inside, Pastor Frank Pomeroy said at Sunday services. I cannot make people love one another. This comes from the guy who just had Robert Ussery and Jody Mann put in prison for probably life. This is from the man that did that. And I cannot make people love one another. Yeah, you can't. You can sure make them people hate you, though. The change of tone at the services, which also included a sermon in defense of the Pomeroys by survivor David Colbath, was a pointed response to the recent upheaval in the community. Questions over how money for victims was being spent by the church turned into name-calling and social media blow-up. This rocked the community for weeks. So here it is, folks. This is this what survivors do? Is this what survivors do? They fight over the money. Robert Ussery had $100,000 that he was willing to give away. Now let's go find these people, because they probably would take the $100,000 and expose this entire thing. Unlike nonprofits, churches are exempt from disclosing fundraising amounts and spending to the public. Lisa McNulty said she still hasn't received a check, whoever that is, that was meant for her but sent to the church. Ha ha, Pomeroy screwed you too. Pat Dzak, head of the 5-member restoration committee in charge of church donations, said they hadn't gotten around to sending out the checks. He confirmed the church received one for her. A Facebook group meant for support and prayers for victims, family members, and survivors turned ugly in recent weeks. Community members pointed fingers at church leadership, including one post calling Pomeroy the leader of a cult. A leader of a cult, folks. Pomeroy. This is his own membership people saying it's a cult. At one point, the whole group was archived or frozen so no one could post or comment on it. Where is the kindness? There is none, Colbath said to the church community Sunday. My goodness, these people are evil. Oh my goodness. Oh, Pomeroy said that Satan was powerfully and relentlessly attacking. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is, Mr. Pomeroy. He is attacking the church, and he urged people to be kind to one another. How kind is it? How kind is it to send a man to prison for 10 years because he called your incident a hoax? Amazing. Sherry Pomeroy, his wife, has deleted Facebook from her phone. Colbath did the same. She has been all torn up, as Frank Pomeroy put it, since community members began to point fingers and ask questions about the donations. The couple are going on a vacation this week to restore their emotional well-being. You mean to spend their stolen money? They said. On Sunday, Frank Pomeroy performed a demonstration to the congregation. He put marbles in a paper bag. Let's hope I don't lose my marbles, he said, jokingly adding, that was a bad one, I know, and put the bag in a tray of water. What happens is, after a while, everybody falls apart, he said, pulling the bag up. The marbles broke through the soaked paper, plopped to the ground, and fanned across the floor. External motivation is not going to keep unity, he said. The external does not hold. I don't think this entire thing holds up. I think this entire case is breaking apart for these people, and it's all coming down to money. And I really hope there is one honest person in Sutherland Springs that comes forward and tries to get Robert Ussery out of prison, because he's there because he fought against Sutherland Springs and against this madness. Colbath reminded the congregants of Carla Holcomb, a victim of the massacre who played a leading role in church activities. He said she was remembered for her gentleness and kindness to others. She prayed for that land, and that land was given to us, he said, referring to the recently acquired property for the new church building. I asked you all to walk in her steps. So, guys, I hope this completely blows things out of the water. I will leave a link in the description, but man, talk about some evil, evil, evil people. Guys, we really, really need to help Sidethorn. And this guy is doing time because he would not let this incident go. Folks, there's way more to Sutherland Springs than meets the eye. Now, hopefully Google doesn't remove this video because I haven't said anything berating. I haven't said anything horrible. I haven't said this was a So anyway, that's it. I don't know. Much love to y'all.